Welcome to the Week in Review. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading, and we're reviewing the week of September 11th to September 15th of 2023. So looking at the biggest event of the week, it's really oil rocking to new highs for 2023 of over $90 a barrel. But first, looking at the various markets, starting out with the Forex symbols, we watched the US dollar strengthen versus the major pairs, but specifically breaking a key level versus the British pound of a 200-day moving average. Now looking at the indices, both the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ did bounce, but it's the Dow Jones that surged over 200 to 300 points this past Thursday. Now when we looked at commodities, gold continues to trade in a range, but bouncing off that bottom of the range this week, and oil, as spoken about before, hitting over $90 a barrel. Now looking at the stocks, Apple was beaten up the week before with news from China that they're requesting their government officials not to use Apple phones. Now that brought Apple down to its knees, but stopped at support and now bouncing off of support, and that is maybe a light at the end of the tunnel that it may get some momentum on the upside. Now also, Tesla recovered this week and trying to make back some of its losses that it hit from making its highs of 2023. Now looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin did bounce, but not making much of a headway. It's still trading in a very tight range. Now looking at the major economic events of this week. So we start the week on Tuesday, September 19th. First, out of Australia, we have a monetary policy meeting minute. That same day, out of Canada, we have a core price index number coming out. Now that's followed on Wednesday, September 20th. First, from Great Britain, we have a core price index number coming out. And then, big number from the United States, an FOMC interest rate decision, which should pave the way of maybe coming out of this recessionary environment and hopes that inflation is at check. Now on Thursday, September 21st, out of Great Britain, we also have a main refinancing rate coming out, which is an interest rate decision. Lastly, on Friday, September 22nd, out of Japan, we have a monetary policy meeting minute. Then out of Europe and Great Britain, we start the day with France, Germany, and Great Britain coming out with flash manufacturing and services PMI numbers coming out. So lots of news coming up this week. So we'll see you here next week on the Week in Review. Have a good weekend, everybody.